there we are. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done this thing before, so nobody can hear me and I'm not live. That's cool. But if not, man, it sure is beautiful here. Boracay Beach, Boracay in the Philippines, sun going down. I don't know how any chat goes or anything on here. So, I have no idea if chat works or where I can see it, or this is the first time I've done this. Just a couple little guys there. But it sure was a gorgeous day. Did a lot today. Toured around the whole island, and I mean at every part of the island. From the sand to the very top point of the island. Went to the lookout as well, which was really, really nice up there. I don't know exactly. Hey, I don't know if anybody can chat to me. I see there's just a few people watching, and if you are, just chat. Let me know if you can hear me or what the deal is, because I feel kind of stupid just sitting there on the beach, not knowing what the hell is going on. Actually, I don't feel stupid here. I feel joyous because it's awesome sitting right here. But I have no idea how to check chat or anything. Oops, sorry about my finger. Oh, hey, Albert, excellent. Dude, right on. You're the first one I have ever spoken to on a live stream chat here on YouTube. My hat is off to you, my brother. I praise you. Thank you very much. Excellent. So you're going to be here December 12th through the 17th. To Boracay, or are you coming just to the Philippines in general? Because this is definitely something you don't want to pass up, at least hit a couple of places. And I don't know if you're into the tourist thing or not, but I went with section 3. 1 and 2 has a bigger tourist population. I think 3 is more some Europeans. This here in 2 and 1 are a lot of Koreans, Filipinos, Chinese. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love all of them. But like I said, a little more Europeans in 3 and a lot less people. Well, I appreciate having you, Andrew. Thank you very much. So now that I know that there's 3 people watching, I'm not doing this in vain. But who knows? In a year, maybe we could have 300-400 people watching, maybe 1,000. I appreciate you. If you're just joining, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I've taken some great video while I was here. I'm going to try and edit that in my room today and try to get that up. But it's beautiful. It's not hot. The wind is cool. The waves sound wonderful. I'm debating on whether having a cold, frosty adult beverage. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't made my mind up. Let me see if I can turn this around just for a second. Hey, there we go. Yeah. All right, I can. So it's good to see everybody. And like I said, Mauricio was my driver today, and he showed me everything. And I had some great food out there. Had lunch at a little, I don't know what you would call it exactly. It was just a little shop on the side street, out away from the tourist area in the barangay where all the locals live, but it was great. Was in Boracay 13 years ago. I'm sure it's changed a lot. It has, and over on the other side of the island where you used to be able to rent ATVs and things like that. They've stopped doing all of that. They've closed down actually a lot of the hotels. They haven't destroyed them. They're just letting the jungle take back over so the environment can get back to its origination. So it's really, I like that idea because it's really beautiful over there, but they still have some of the beaches open and man, all around. I went to all the beaches around all the corners of the island, and it was awesome. We had lunch at Little St. James Island. That sounds nice. It sounds like, I'm not sure exactly where that is, but I will look it up on the map. I appreciate that, Scorpion. Is that Scorpion Milk? That's a cool name. Scorpion Milk. I guess you'd probably be in good company because they like the Scorpions here. Well, at least they like Winds of Change by the Scorpions. The name you picked, Fish Tank, is a live stream show happening right now. You'll probably get a lot of viewers, trust me. Well, thank you, man. It's just my beginning. It's the first one. Actually, I've never done the live views before the live stream, and I appreciate that. And let me just take a moment to say, man, I didn't think I was going to look this good on camera. No, I'm playing. But man, I'm really enjoying it. I'm sitting on the log here on the beach. The only thing that is missing is they don't have like cocktail waitresses and stuff. But I guess, I would need to be at one of those big fancy resort hotels, which there are a few of them across on the other side of the island where the keyhole was. I went to go check that out, and I thought it was amazing. The keyhole, it's kind of like this natural bridge. You can't cross over it or anything, but it's a hole in the rocks, and the elders named the keyhole theirs. A legend says of a gold ship. I guess, I don't know if it was a gold ship or it was carrying gold. I think it was carrying gold. They said that it sailed through the bay there close to shore, and as its bow entered the keyhole, it disappeared into another dimension, if you're into that kind of stuff. But they have a rope there, so you can't actually go into the keyhole, because I thought, well, hey, I'm going to walk through the keyhole, see if I can end up in that dimension with a pile of gold. But you can't go in there, so circumflex, vertical bar. Okay. There's a snake in my boot. Okay. Are hunkered down for the typhoon. Where at? Where are you hunkered down, Albert? It's a little windy today, but I know the Pepito kind of went to... I actually live on Samar, and I know it brushed by there yesterday, and I was speaking to my wife earlier. She said it was clear there, but as I look over towards the mainland here, I can see it's kind of gray. I think we've got some outer bands here of wind and stuff, but nothing bad. But where do you think it might be? Vertical bar, I guess. There we go. It doesn't look like we're going to get much of a sunset today. It's just going to be gray, but who cares? It looks really, really nice here. Liam, good evening to you. Very nice to have you. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Definitely hope you've subscribed to the channel, or maybe you have, and that's how you found me doing this live stream. It's my very first time doing it, so I'm kind of just working out the kinks, and although I know we don't have a whole lot of people on, it's the beginning, we've only just begun. Anyway, hello from Tanza Cavite. We didn't get much from the storm today. Oh, very nice. MJ's Philippine retirement. So I was thinking about heading over, but I've kind of cut it short because I've been playing for about a little over a week now, and my wife is saying, get back home. So I got to get to Samar tomorrow, but I wanted to go over to Batangas, Cavite, and that area, because I'm looking for a little land for her and I. We've got two girls, and so it's not that we don't enjoy Samar, we do, but as the girls get older, and we as parents, we know we want to make sure that our children have a good education, and I know the schools in that area are a lot better than they are down in the province. Oh, hey, thank you, Liam, the Canadian Beaver. It was really good to see Michael. We had a great time. I didn't get here to Boracay until like late last night. Well, late last night, I say late, but about 7:30, because we all started sitting at the bar at like 9 in the morning having coffee, waiting for the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, which was well, 3.5 hours of my life I'll never get back. you know. I don't understand what went on there, and if you're not big boxing fans, I can understand showing the respect that Jake didn't want to beat the hell out of him. I don't know why Mike didn't go in and attack him on the inside, but he is 58 years old. That had a lot to do with it. He was winded, and I don't think he really wanted to get his bell rung, and I don't think that Jake wanted to ring his bell too badly. There was just a lot of smack talk leading up to the fight, to get it hyped, so a lot of people got into it. They accomplished, I think, what they wanted to accomplish was they brought awareness to boxing again. Both of them made a heck of a big check, so what do they have to complain about? The power goes off and on there in Batangas, or where you're at in Cavite, Albert. And again, Scorpion Milk, like I said, I enjoyed the fight. It was good to see Mike. I just don't understand why he didn't seem to attack at all, And I think you could probably agree with me. He didn't seem to there was no big bursts of extremism, where he tried to pound him down or anything. So I don't know. It was lackadaisical, lackluster. Like I said, it's going to be 3.5 hours of my life I'll never get back. And in hindsight, I wish I would have probably just said, oh, I'd forgotten about the fight and just heard about it in passing on YouTube or on the news or something like that. Maybe that's the wrong way to go, but yeah, it wasn't that great. I didn't think it was that great. Hey, if you're watching, please hit the like. I would appreciate that. That would be really, really nice. And, since I'm not as attractive as the beach, let me show you and turn you around so you got some sights here. Take a look at down the beach here. Yeah, exactly, Liam. 20 million was easy money. That definitely was easy money. I would have stepped in the ring with Tyson for 20 million. I mean, if he was going to take it that easy on me, he seemed to have taken it easy on Jake Paul. Like I said, I didn't see him go aggressive at all. So I don't know. I don't know if it was planned that way. I don't want to say that. I want to say that I would think each of the fighters who have too much pride just to call it in like that. But hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I'd appreciate that. If you have not given the live stream a thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. So maybe we can get more people in the future starting to watch these. I'll try to do them a little bit more. I'll try to do some live streams from my place in the jungle and on Samar, and because I've got I like living primitively myself. This is just kind of a treat for me this week to come here and live how the vacationers live, because I think over there in Samar, I'm on vacation all the time. I get out of the trike, out of the waiting shed, and then I have about a 20-minute walk between the hills into the jungle, and it's what I really like. Yeah, I agree with you. I thought he was going to, everybody watching it wanted to see Mike just knock Jake Paul out, and I thought, yeah, right. Even the judges showed that he did win those first 2 rounds. He came out a little bit, but it just wasn't the Mike Tyson that we had seen in the past. But of course, it's not the Mike Tyson that we've seen in the past. He hasn't fought in how many years? You know, a real title fight or a real bout, sanctioned bout, and he's 58 years old. So I mean, I give it to him. The live streams are now more popular now than video upload on YouTube. All right, well, I'll see what I can do. Let's see if there's anything happening on the beach. Yeah, if that's something you want to do, I mean, this is my first one, MJ, and I just said, whatever, I'm going to do it. I'm here on Boracay. It seemed like an ideal place to do my first live stream and see everybody, you know, show everybody enjoying the beach. There you go. Everybody's dressed nice and it looks nice, and all right, they're posing. Let's watch them pose here. Perfect. There we go. There, that's for y'all. Everybody wants their picture taken. Well, I know we didn't hit a big number on this live stream. We've been doing it for about 17, 18 minutes. I think we'll go for 30 minutes just to watch the sun and the waves and enjoy that. But everybody that did jump in, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you're watching it after it's been posted, thank you very much for all of your support. I appreciate it. So MJ, not to give out any information, and I don't know if you're still here, but where did you come from? Was it from the U.S. that you moved here? Canada? Tanzania? I don't know. Lithuania? And what brought you here? From the U.S.? Are you a Yankee or a Southerner? It doesn't matter. You're an American. You know, Liam, I didn't care. I mean, the infrastructure in Iloilo was nice, and they've got some nice places there, but it was just not for me. The topography, you know, I like something with some hills and mountains and things like that, and it was just entirely too flat for me, so I didn't care for it that much. Rojas was nice. I enjoyed it. I took a little tour to Panay and stuff and had a great adventure. Matter of fact, I did some great video look at here, I am complimenting my video skills. Okay, let me rephrase that. I took some video. Whether it's great or not, that's up to you to decide. But I had a great time there. Again, there were the hills, and it was still kind of flat there, but you could find some hills outside. What I really enjoyed was the trip from Rojas to Calibo and Calibo to Cataclan here. I really liked Calibo. It was really nice, but the road between Calibo and Cataclan, you get into the jungle up on the mountains and I really liked that. That was nice. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. Huntsville, Alabama, MJ. Huntsville, Alabama. Roll Tide. You can keep your Rocky Top. I know plenty of Tennessee fans, so you're all right. Thank you, Kuya. I will. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. I'm doing the best that I can to enjoy this. The wife wants me to get back tomorrow. I'm going to do my darndest. But it looks like it is clouding up here, so I'll have to look at the satellite imagery and see what's going on. If I have to fly to Manila and down, or if I can fly from here to Tacloban, or, you know, make a jump from here to Iloilo onto, well, there's some options, so we'll look into it. I think there might be some areas for me to grab some tubig, something to wash this trail dust out of my throat. Oh, big wind, got sand in my throat. I need something to wash it down with. Any recommendations? I haven't heard of anybody drinking tuba here on Boracay, but you know, that's one of my favorites. Has anybody had tuba? Do they like tuba? Coconut wine? Again, I see there's still a few of you on here. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, I think you never tried tuba, MJ? Well, it's an acquired taste. You know, I myself, I don't drink it like fresh. I let it. My father is the best tuba maker on the island, as far as I'm concerned, and so we let it set in the jug for like 3-4 months to ferment and stuff, and it gets a little too strong for everybody else there in the barangay. So I get to drink it by myself, and it gives it more of a wine liquor taste. Of course, you know, when I try to share bourbon with them, they can't handle that either. So, never tried tuba. Nika Nika Bar is fun there. Where's Nika Nika Bar, Liam? I think I'm in Station 2 right now. Or right on the edge of Station 2. And Station 3 is where I'm doing this live from. You are right, Daniel. You're right. I did hear something about the volcano. Somewhere, I think, north of Dumaguete. Yeah, I heard that it was on Negros. Yeah. A few days, get a true feel. Today was rough compared to the past week. Get a true feel. Today was the rough compared to the past. It was a little hazy today. That's right. That's right. Oh, and you know what? It's really not a good idea to fly when there's volcanic ash in the air. Honey, if you're watching, it's really dangerous. I may have to stay here for a couple of more days, just for my safety. I want to be all right. Get back to you in one piece. A rum or Jack Daniels kind of guy. You know, I want to say something about Jack Daniels, even though I know it's south of you in Nashville, but where I live in Alabama, Roll Tide, the distillery is about 25 miles north of me, and it's too sweet for me. You know, it's too sweet for me, and I know it's like goes with rock and roll. I think they've got a great marketing department. I think the same way about Maker's Mark too. Great marketing department. Not the best bourbon. And somebody says Jack Daniels. I go, well, it's not a bourbon technically. It's a Tennessee sour mash. It's a whiskey. So I'm like a Woodford Reserve kind of guy, something along that line. Eagle Rare, something out of the distilleries in Frankfurt of Kentucky. But I love it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a souvenir?
No, thank you. I love that Groot, though,
Yeah.
but no, I appreciate it. Diddy. Thank you, thank you. No.
I give you cheaper price.
No, no, it's okay. Nothing now. No, I appreciate it. Thank you
I'm
very
sorry.
much. No, no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I just don't need souvenirs. But so I was talking about Jack Daniels. I don't know if you've tried it, but say a half gallon of Jack Daniels or a liter of Jack Daniels is $38, $45 somewhere there. Evan Williams is just as is better. It's not doesn't so sweet, but it's better, and it's like $15 a fifth. I'm just saying. Not that I'm being a cheapie. I'm just saying if you get a chance to try it. And where was I the other day when I actually saw? I think I was in a store in Rojas the other day because I've never seen it here in the Philippines, and they had Jack Daniels at one end of the shelf and Evan Williams on the other end of the shelf. That's right, it was in Rojas. So, yeah, mixed with Coke. I like my bourbon most of the time with water. But if I'm drinking Jack Daniels, I'll do it with a Sprite because it gives it a little bit better of a taste. But I try not to drink uh, hard liquor mixed with Coke or all of that stuff. But I'm usually straight on the rocks with just a splash of water. But that's me. Oh, MJ and Pulaski. Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep the secrets of Pulaski to ourselves right now and not make that public knowledge of what makes Pulaski, Tennessee famous. So, Liam, where in Leyte are you? I spend a lot of time in Tacloban going back and forth. I like there. I always stay at the Ironwood Hotel when I'm in there, and I catch a van back to Catbalogan and back and forth. But where in Leyte? Down the coast, down south around where Tim K is, or southern Leyte? Yeah, okay. What is the name of the province or the town, if you don't mind throwing out some, or you could just private message me that information if you'd like. That'd be cool. Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, I've not gotten south down there, so I thought about it. I had also thought about on this trip going down to Dumaguete because I'd seen some properties over there, but then I'm just not sure about Dumaguete. Nothing against it. It seems like a really nice place, but and I don't have anything about expats. It's just I don't want to live around a whole bunch of them. If there's a few guys here and there, I like that, but I just don't want to. Well, Mom always said to keep your mouth shut 2 times in your life, and that is when somebody asks you if you want seconds on dessert or if you're about to say something bad about somebody. So I never say anything. I try to keep everything to myself. So yeah, I'll try and hit that area around the Tim K location down in South Leyte because I'd wanted to check it out. The only thing is I know even Samar, the typhoons get bad, and I don't know if you've experienced in that area anything, if it's been bad, or have they stayed up in northern Leyte and kind of missed you. So let me know that info as well. I'd appreciate that. All right, I said I was just going to let this roll about 30 minutes just to kind of get my feet wet in this thing, and we're right at about 29 minutes and 38 seconds, and not to just bail on everybody, but I want to say thank you very much for tuning in, and if you haven't given it a thumbs up yet, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Come by and watch the videos, things like that. If you want to become a member, it's not like expensive or anything. I think I'm like the cheapest guy on the web because I think it's like $3 or $4. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Never issues with storms, good cover with mountains. So are you on the east or west side of Leyte? Because, usually the storms are coming from east to west. So just curious about that. And if you want to shoot me a message, Liam, I'd love to chat with you. Thanks very much. And if you do want to shoot me an email, it is fishtankmedia.global@gmail.com. And thanks very much. You guys have an excellent night. Enjoy yourselves. You be you. And it was good. Thank you very much. Now I'll see if I can even shut this thing off. I don't have any clue. Let's see. No, that's not how I do it. Maybe this right here. No. Are you sure you want to stop stream? Oh, that is how you do it. All right, guys. Thanks very much. I appreciate you.